Hello once again, fellow YouTubers. This is DM Blair Wolf, and this video is on treasure chests. Now, about a year ago when I first started DMing, I hadn't stumbled across any of DM Garrets videos. It wasn't until I was DMing for about 6 months that I started actually getting curious and looking online to find tutorials on how to make things better and how to embellish on the whole, terrain ideals. So I was using this to represent treasure. These were just little pieces of cardboard that I cut out, flocked, and took little skinny sticks and cut them into half-inch sections, pieces. Then hot glued them on top of one another and made them look like little bars of gold. And then, whenever they would get to that, I would say, oh, in this treasure pile there were some rings and some stuff. You dig deeper into the pile and you find some parchments. And that the people were really cool with that. Wow, that looks like a lot of gold. I bet there's a lot of money there. And so when I came across DM Garrett's take on treasure chests, we'll set those aside, I started making my own. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is I'm not really one for showing tutorials on how to make things. I guess maybe later on down the line, if anybody has any ideas, they could pop them in the comments section, and I could, maybe show a tutorial on how to make those things. I'm not one for showing my face on video, but I guess if you want, to see who I am and know who the face is behind the voice, you could comment and see how many people are into it. I'm just a normal average guy like everybody else, but sometimes it's nice to know, put a face to a voice, but neither here nor there. So reason I'm showing you all these is because I made a bunch of different ones, like excuse me. The reason why is because, like, say you come into a storeroom. Not every treasure chest is going to look the same. Some have a little bit of treasure, some have a lot of treasure. This could be just hidden in a corner under some rocks or whatever. You dig in deep there, and wow, you found this tiny little treasure chest, and it was a pendant, a ring, and 20 gold. Could have been somebody's little stash box. Ones like this, these could be. I usually put ones like this. I have a couple more like this. I just put one of like each size out there for the most part, but I have a bunch this size, and I put these at the foot end of beds in taverns. And later on I'll show you the beds I made and the furniture that I make as well, because I make chairs and tables and all the fun stuff, bookshelves and beds and things. But when this was in the storeroom, I digress. When this was in the storeroom, come up, and you open the first one, you're like, wow, there's treasure in that one. Oh, and you open this one, there's treasure in this one. And then all of a sudden, you open, say, this one, and out pops a mimic. Now, I don't have any out here with me in my little terrain room. I have a little room of my own that I do my terrain building in so that I don't make a mess in the house. And so I have one that isn't painted yet. I just was going to show you that I use Bones Reaper versions of, Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons calls it a mimic, but they call it a mocking beast. So, same difference. And one of those pops out, rah, and oh Lord, oh holy crap! And then you get through a couple more, and then back in the back, these things pop up. They're protecting this one, and then there's probably a really good sword. Or a really good ring. Something that, they would want to protect. So, these were miniatures off of Mage Knight bases. It's Ben's RPG Pile had a video on rebasing miniatures. So I found these. They were at a comic book store. They were 50 cents a piece. I bought $2 worth of them. And I brought them home and ripped them off. And, these aren't finished yet. I took the snow effect and put it on there. And I'm going to paint it. I painted the other ones to look like dirt. So that's what I'll do with this here to make it look like it's popping up out of the ground. And then I put it on a woodsy, a little disc of wood. And these pop out to protect the treasure chest, you know. So just a few ideas on some of the things that I've been building and making and refurbishing and doing. And I thought maybe you guys would like these ideas and could probably possibly use them or as inspiration for your own games, because you don't have to build the same looking treasure chest over and over. I mean, some of these even, you know, got different locks on the front and stuff. Handles are different sizes. And, oh, another thing, too, is, like, you know, if this treasure chest looked really new and pretty, it wouldn't be in a dungeon. So, you know, I have some friends who make this stuff the same as I do, but there's this really nice looking, I kind of give mine a wash, dirt wash, so it looks like it's been underground in a dungeon for a while, down there festering, waiting for someone to find it. You know, so, again, if you like these ideas, use them for your own. If you do, like, subscribe, and comment. And I thank you for watching the video, and keep on crafting out there.